We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Brewers, center fielder number 12, Ender Inciarte.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Lindor. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder
into the windup and the pitch.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
and that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Ready on 1 and 2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up in the side. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder Michael Brantley.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Now for Brantley, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Fouled back. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gonzalez is after it. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0. First baseman Aaron Hosmer is in. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Inciarte going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Moustakas rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Outside, that's well, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The relay. And he is out. Trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Hahn gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. Belt. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So striding in, Chris Bryant, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Well, for Belt, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This is a nice at-bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good count. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow-up, fastball, and a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup. It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
I think if he executes that.
Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. It's in time. Standing in, Stephen Vogt. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Belt is on his way home, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Stepping up to the plate, Hernan Perez. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Eric Sogard. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Batting average for him entering play stands right at 280.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So stepping in, Juan Lagares. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Yan Gomes. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in. Really starting to throw strikes.
On has his target. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. So striding forward now, Brett Phillips. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for route number 2.
Second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one. So,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Brantley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Phillips. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. And now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Grounded to the right. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Striding in, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Belt rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Into the box, Hernan Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Eric Hosmer.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 0-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Bryant will put this one away, and the Now to the plate, Eric Sogard. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Eric Sogard.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Coming to the plate now, Brett Phillips comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw won't get him. Here's Ender Inciarte as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right side. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. In the score, the runner from third. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the dirt, and now let's see. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. Ready one.
Number 9, Brandon.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Chris Bryant. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency to be a little jumpy. You got to calm down, let him come to you. Still have to throw it over the plate.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Chris Bryant becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch, and this one gets away. He'll throw home with it, and not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Set. Here's the 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Full count. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. So digging in now, Hernan Perez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. This one's down to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as decided. Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist.
Leading off with a tribe, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Hit hard to short. Sogard has it. No problem here. One away. Here's Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Popped up. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. Here's Eric Sogard. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Shortstop, Eric Sogard.
Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 33.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Phillips. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here's Carlos Gonzalez looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 48.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. He struck him out. In and out of trouble. Here's Michael Brantley. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second. This will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
22.
in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Phillips is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Nick.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 64.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here he comes on 2-0. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Lagares giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Hernan Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Now batting.
Here's Eric Sogard trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Eric Hosmer.
Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Ronnie Chisenhall. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. Swing and a liner. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he is in there. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Ready for another shot now. Juan Lagares. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gonzalez is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Brett Phillips. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Tyler Olson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 68, Tyler Olson.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Go on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number 12.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Riding into the box, Chris Taylor. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Oh, this is powered into left field for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit means Carlos Gonzalez gets a chance to bat. So striding forward now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last. Keon Broxton will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
2 out with the man at first. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Into the box now, Yan Gomes. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Yan Gomes.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Standing in, Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here it comes. Flying foul off to the left and over the Indians' dugout.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. On its way is pitch number 75. Back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Third baseman.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. High pop-up. Bryant is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Brandon Belt. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Number 9, Brandon.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Here's Chris Bryant now. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Dan Otero, a right-handed reliever standing.
Number 61. Dan Otero.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here. 0-2. We'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Chris Bryant becomes the first out of the inning. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out swinging a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. First delivery to him on the way. Hernan Perez stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. Work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blackman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So digging in now, Eric Hosmer. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
0-1.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Number 8, designated hitter.
Digging in, Ronnie Chisenhall. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. To short, scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out. Stepping up now, Francisco Lindor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now in the box, Ben Zobrist. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Inciarte is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cleveland Indians. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Scott Kingery is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Eric Timms. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Seared down the first baseline. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Juan Lagares. And he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Weed coming on. 1 out. On to first, the double play. Digging in, Mike Napoli. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Puig's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And they will get the force for the out. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Striding in, Hunter Pence. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. There's one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Francisco.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Weed coming on. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Standing in, Ben Zobrist. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. On the ground near home. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Ben Zobrist becomes out number 2 this inning. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Todd Frazier.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So digging in now, Cameron Rupp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball in the first pitch. And clearly, he was looking fastball.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Grounded to short. To his left, Lindor. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pence coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Swung on and missed for the first strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yan Gomes is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. And this is fouled straight back. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And he'll, in fact, just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Kingery comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Scott Kingery.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you'd think the ratio would be much higher.
Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. Sliding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He's 0-for-1 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
0-2.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Eric Timms, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Juan Lagares. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Center fielder, Juan.
Ball 1.
Inside.
Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Mike Napoli. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. For Lagares, that's double number 3 so far on the year. 1-1 coming now to Napoli. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next for
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit to third. Up with the ball is Zimmerman, and they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. They'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Here's the pitch.
Zimmerman.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw, and he's pulled out on a close play at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now here it comes. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled him off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eric Hosmer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Michael Brantley is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on. Digging in for his second at-bat, Todd Frazier. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Hitter, Todd Frazier.
Now a flare out toward right center. Zobrist is there for it. 1 down. Striding in once again, Cameron Rupp comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Austin Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Charlie Blackmon.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Juan Lagares. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Juan Lagares.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Napoli.
Mike Napoli is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Cue shot here out towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in once again, Scott Kingery. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Softly hit out towards short. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Ready once again, Eric Timms. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A line shot to third base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. Right now, you can split.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. He's out. A step on the bag for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
The left fielder,
so striding in, Hunter Pence. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Scorched to third. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first save. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Francisco Lindor.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Kingery ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ball 1.
He's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing him,
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and now at the plate, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Designated hitter, Todd Frazier.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Blackman. 1 down. At the plate, Cameron Rupp. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is into the box now. Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kingery is there. Throws just in time, and that was awfully close. Here's the catcher, Jan Gomes. He singled and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
1 out, nobody on. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Just foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. And there to take it in his Pence, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch. Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more. Yasiel Puig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Adam hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Takes this the other way to right. Brantley back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in now, Eric Timms into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Ready now, Ryan Zimmerman, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. So stepping in, Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Into the box, Mike Napoli. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Holding a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to third. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that will compound matters even further. Hard liner to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance.